What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, I want to say thank you very much. I know I have been going off the YouTubes for almost a month, not doing a real live, not really talking about anything. And the reason being is because I was going through some eternal stuff when it comes to content making. I wouldn't say I hit a slump, as in bringing content. I think I just got tired of saying the most redundant thing over and over again. That's how I felt in my mind. Another thing too, I think it was also because the fact of the matter is, uh, I wasn't seeing any progress anymore into my content. Y'all already knew that I was demonetized with YouTube. That really pissed me off. Then I started building a little bit of a following on Rumble, but it seems like I could never actually get any royalties from that until recently. I started a Discord. I even joined ABL's Discord with a lot of people that I used to come on my lives, but then they usually was not acknowledging me in the Discord, maybe because they were busy or because I don't know. So I just felt like that basically everybody forgot about me. So I felt like maybe it was best for me not to come back at all at one point. And I really did. I was thinking about just never doing another live YouTube, Rumble, or anything again. I was just gonna stop because I felt like that my commentary, my work, my efforts were going in vain. I mean, yeah, I did shorts, people would respond to that, but when it came to the lives, no response, no donations. I just felt like I just wasn't getting nowhere. So, oh, don't you worry, Atomic. I was not per se gonna be here as much as I used to be. I was always focusing more on Rumble, but the problem was I was not getting any kind of participation, basically in any of what I was streaming. So, oh, yeah, that's fine, Atomic Tabasco, and that's cool. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people look at my content and ABL's content at the same time. And like I said, I just kept getting hit with community. Uh, they said not a strike, but warnings where they were taking down my videos. In fact, they was even coming for my true crime channel. All my true crime stuff on YouTube, damn near taken down because they said it was not uh, there. So at this point of the game, I was just like really gonna give up. But then I don't know what it is, but I took my time after playing video games, after relaxing and clearing my head. I started missing what I was doing and what I know I'm good at doing the most, and that's bringing the news, bringing the facts. And that's when I said, well, you know what? I can't. I came too far. Uh, I done had. How can I put this? 10, almost 11,000 followers that has been loyal to me now, going on 2 years strong, and I have done everything that I possibly can to be consistent. Now, like I said, I only been in the conservative movement since 2020. And there has been times where I have asked myself, man, am I going the right direction? Is everything going to be A-okay? But at the end of the day, I had to start relying on what was best for me. And I think it's an opportunity now too, because I see a lot of people that follow me are doing their own streams, and that's cool. If you do got your own channel, definitely follow behind me. I would love for you to follow with me and we link up and do stuff. Then, not to mention too, when I was gonna come back, all right, that's the final Atomic. Good luck, man. Good luck. When I was gonna come back, my computer acted up. My new gaming computer shut down on me. So I was like, damn it. And then I was doing the school thing, but unfortunately, I had to drop out of school because it was A, time consuming. B, it's not like schooling is not like being a content creator after you get off doing work. Because when you get off work as a content creator, you can kind of gauge what you want to do and how long it takes. I'm going to talk about this subject here. I'm going to do this, that on this show. I'm going to tell people they can either call in or they can respond. What up, Unifier? And then after that, you can wrap it all up. And that's exactly how content creators work and operate. So since I'm back in the fold, I am going to try my best to give y'all more of me like I used to, probably about 3 to 4 times out the week. I decided to do my return Friday because I thought that would be a great day because usually Saturdays we're dealing with people want to see ABL and then I would have to go late, but I'm thinking right now that the best thing to kind of do this thing again is going to be on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, if possible. If I gotta work on any of those days, I try to make it up for the next following day that I'm off and put in the notation why I'm doing that or other episodes. That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna start labeling all of my big shows episodes now with a theme because I feel like that draws you guys attention more than just putting it's about this, it's about that. Um, I am going to put more of my content that I do on YouTube and Rumble on the podcast for sure. I just gotta rip out the actual um, audio from the videos and just put it in there. I'm also going to try to do more lives on the podcast and causing how things go if I'm really actually bored or there's nothing really going on in my personal life at the moment. I'm going to mess around with the Twitter um, Spaces room because I know that once you start getting to talking and those people really pop up on that. Now I have been doing my TikTok lives and my BGO lives, and they've been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Super lives, they've been alright. But I just miss my people here, on here, on Twitch, on uh, Rumble. It's a good feeling because you guys actually show a brother love. And I appreciate that because right now that's what we all need. We need love, man, because we're going through a difficult time right now in the world. The world is very fucked up, especially in the U.S. The U.S. has a lot of stuff going on that a lot of the mainstream media do not want to talk about. We got immigrant gangs coming in here and taking over. I say taking over towns, starting with apartment complexes. If anyone near the Aurora, Colorado area, email me if you live near this apartment or used to live in an apartment where trans, I think they call trans. Let me see what they call. I don't want to mess up their mind. I don't want to mess up their pronunciation. I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to be funny, but I gotta find out their name. I want to pronounce it right. Give me 1 second. Don't tell me the name of this gang. I just heard it uh recently. Hold on, guys. Okay, it's Tren de Aragua. Yeah, Tren de Aragua. That's what it's called. Tren de Aragua. So this gang is bad, guys. This is a new gang that just came into the States from Venezuela. Let me tell you how bad this gang is, and you need to look up their history. They were started sometime in the mid 2000s, in the 2010s, okay, in Venezuela. They like guerrilla warfare. Their whole purpose was to overthrow the government that they were not feeling, okay? And when Trindiagua started these tactics, they also started linking up with the cartel members around them locally, stuff like that, and they started building a structure. Okay, they're very military. Uh, very military operative. Okay, they operate like the military. They're organized. They're very quiet. They're silent assassins, and these guys can actually put bullets properly in proper places. Okay, these are not these type of guys that you will see that scared to shoot, or they're gonna spray a building and don't hit nobody but maybe hit someone random. These guys are very disciplined. They execute. They study them. They study everything. They're like a special set of forces. Members in this gang, what I researched and found out in Venezuela, are as young as 10 years old. I want you to keep this in your head. 10 years old. They are holding weapons, getting it in. They are, like I said, very organized. When they come into your apartment building, as you see on film, how they came into that apartment building in Aurora, Colorado, and took over the whole apartment. They take out your goods, everything, throw it like a landlord in the trash can, and now they have taken over that whole apartment building. They done took it over so much that the people that own the apartment, the company, they can't even themselves get these fools out. That's right. This is how lethal these gangs are. These are the same gangs in New York that was riding around on mopeds robbing people. So I want you guys to understand what's going on in these liberal sanctuary cities. They making these gangs have a place to really relax and enjoy doing fucked up shit and getting away with it. And let me tell you how they getting away with it. If you don't cross this border and you in the US and you can miss a court date, but you in a sanctuary city, you know you gonna get everything you need while you in that sanctuary city. They're gonna give you room and board, spending money for food, all this other shit. And if you do get arrested, it's like catch and release. That's why we got these issues. This is nothing new. People trying to play like, oh my God, I didn't know this happened. They know what's going on. But you know why they're not going to do anything about it? Because they need them votes. Liberals want them votes. That's all their mind is focused on. If I can get votes, everything will be okay. And it's very sad that that's where we at. If I can get votes. Guys, what is votes? If we as a people cannot make sure that the new people that's coming in respect our citizens. Them votes ain't worth the shit. We really got real people out here that are really hurting the people that we love, the people that we are supposed to be watching out for. And it has to stop. It really does. It has to stop. And the only way it's gonna stop, we got to hold these politicians accountable. That's why it's important to vote, guys. That's why it's important to press these politicians and make them do interviews in the public so that way we can understand what the hell you really about. All this, they don't prove themselves by being classy. We don't need to hear about their policies or what they got to say. Bad answer. Like what's going on with Kamala Harris right now? The mainstream media wants you to believe that bullshit interview that she had with her running mate Tim Walz was the best interview of all time. But let me ask you something. How does that make a candidate look if they doing an interview, the first major interview they done since they ain't talked to the press in damn near 37 days? You go and do an interview with your running mate. I don't want to hear shit from your running mate and you together. I want to hear you stand on all 10. Tell me what your plans are. You're supposed to be the candidate to convince me to walk away from being on the right and vote for you on the left. But we already know they can't do that because that would mean common sense. Now, here's another thing that's really crazy that is going on with the whole debate situation, which we'll go into detail tonight on my analysis on that. Kamala Harris has decided that she wants to change the rules again for the ABC debate going down in September 10th, which is about literally how many days from now? Hold on for a second. Hold on, God. Let me find out how many days this is, because this is about to make y'all trip. Let's see. Let's go in here and you know what? I do better solid. Let me go on my calendar on my phone. Thank God for technology for a second phone, because I can do this. I can look this up and talk to you guys with conviction here. September 10th is on a Tuesday. She's got a full freaking week and 3 days. A week and 3 days to prepare for Trump. Only thing Trump asked in this is the same rules for Biden. No paper, straight off the cuff memory of how you plan to take care of the U.S. No cutting off, mute the mic whenever one person is finished. Tell me what you got planned. Sounds easy, right? Softball questions, a softball control area. She should ace it. Why is she busting out talking about she don't like those rules? She wants to be able to talk freely. Ma'am, no you're not, because you want to overtalk the man. We're not overtalking nobody. You gonna sit there and do it by the rules. If you say you smart and intelligent, this should be a good time for you to show up, Trump. You should be ready to beat him at his own game. But we already know why. Because the lady don't have a plan. She's biting his shit. How many times have y'all ever heard of a liberal? Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got a delivery. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. It's outside, right? Okay. ID to him. Cause you know I gotta prove my age and everything. Hold on. Let me prove that. Hey, all you gotta do is sign for it. As long as you see like you're sober, they'll give it to you. But if you're not sober, they will take it back and you get your money refunded.
Right,
By law.
that's good.
Same thing with what's the what they call them people on Walmart. Sure, chill out. That my Apple. I ain't had that in a minute. Back guys, this is for the night show. Crown Royal. I'm not trying to promote nothing, but you know, it's gonna be a little alcoholic beverage to start the weekend right. I've been wanting me some Crown for the longest, so I'll probably be sipping on this tonight, talking to y'all with some ice and Coke. Nice little bag right here. So yeah, man. So shout out to myself and my wife. She'll probably sip on one of those, some of that sometime this weekend. But I know this is gonna be a good sipper on to actually enjoy. But getting back to what I was saying about this debate stuff, um, you know, if you listen to mainstream media, they're gonna tell you that Trump polls is so down, that Kamala is like so ahead of him. Y'all don't believe the hype, because if you look and listen to the nation right now, to anybody you talk to, a lot of people will tell you they do not like this lady. Because this lady is shady. She's fake. I mean, again, she has bitten two of Trump's ideas. Okay? The first idea she bitten was, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on here and and not tax the waiters and the caddies and everything. Then after that, she got backlash for that. She jumped on talking about, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna build a wall, but we're still gonna do the Dreamer program and allow the immigrants that's in the U.S. to be able to be citizens. What? So if you still gonna allow people to be citizens in the U.S. and to come through, without no check and balances, then how in the fuck are you telling me that you are building a wall? That would be a waste of taxpayers' money. If you just going to build a wall and still let motherfuckers come in. Thank you very much, Max. I appreciate you. I mean, it don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. And the reason why it doesn't make sense, because we already know what the real deal is. The liberals are scared. We've already seen JFK and Tulsi Gabbard, who were diehard liberals, have decided to join President Trump into making America great again. See, this is what people don't understand. They seeing the people as traitors, or Trump using them. Trump's not using them. This was Trump's whole agenda to begin with Make America Great Again. He wanted to integrate everyone that was not about the swamp movement. That's why his next administration will be 8 times, probably 80 times better than the last administration. Because you got real people that are passionate about taking care of the U.S. And when you got people that's passionate about their country and are willing to put in the work to take care of their country, then you got a whole different aspect of results. Trump is building a cabinet of people that want America to feel first. None of this political, let me see how many people can donate to me and rub shoulders with and kiss ass with to lace my pockets. He's dealing with people that got one agenda on their mind. Do what they were voted to do. And I'm telling you now, these career politicians are scared because now they're going to be held to a higher standard. They're going to have to do their job. And hopefully we can get this to be a standard if we vote for Trump and get him in there. Because I'm telling you now, guys, if we don't vote for Trump, if you don't register to vote, because like I said, I'm going to help my wife register to vote over the weekend. If you don't register to vote and don't go out there to vote, you're going to be very upset. You hear that the U.S. is now the new communist country of the free world. Let that shit sink in. Because if you give it to Kamala and Tim Walz, that's where we headed. They do not have not a care in the world for doing the right thing. Tim Walz was a coward during the riots of George Floyd. This bastard did not try to stop his state or control one of the biggest cities in his state. Instead, he hid in the basement of his fucking governor's mansion, probably playing pinochle and shit. I'm just being honest. Kamala Harris, another example of failing the nation during George Floyd riots. She was bailing out people that were destroying property. Let that sink in. Her and the Democratic Party was bailing out these people that were tearing up businesses and affiliated with Antifa. You don't believe me? Look this shit up. So you tell me, how in the world can I support someone who was encouraging and supporting the demise of America at its worst time? And this woke politics, they're trying to keep it up. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Look at what's going on in California. This could be coming to a home near you if you let Kamala Harris and them get voted in. They are giving immigrants $150,000 to get their first dream home. Let that shit sink in. Who is it? Come in, holding. I'm streaming. What? Anyway, as I was saying, I mean, people just don't understand that this is the new norm. Now she put on her proposal to us that she was going to give $25,000 to low income families to purchase their first home. And you remember we figured that up? That was $8.11 billion of debt across the whole U.S. That's a lot of money. And we already got a big ass deficit. So how are we going to get $8.11 billion to be able to do this? Print more money? Oh, well, we could do that, but what's going to happen then? The dollar value goes down in the U.S. because now you got more of it in circulation. Okay. Taxpayer dollars. I'm going to make the rich pay. Well, here's a problem with that. You're going to have to charge rich extra large money because there's only 3% of the U.S. nation that is rich like that. So 3% of almost 300 million people, that's 3 million people that you're going to force to pay a higher tax. Well, guess what? She could do that, but we know Democrats love money. So what's going to happen? They ain't going to have no donors. They're not going to have any lobbyists that's going to back them because that's what they love to have, money in their pocket. And they actually going to lose money. So you tell me how true she going to carry that when she get in the office. She ain't going to do it. She gets in the office the first day, she going to kick off her shoes and probably go to sleep on everybody's ass. That lady don't care about that because if she did, she'll be more reasonable. But yeah, that's where we at. But anyway, it's gonna be probably going down around about 9 o'clock tonight because I'm trying to wait till some things get settled down. So me and my to help my wife out. So 9 o'clock tonight, I'm going to do the show. I'm going to try to give y'all 2 hours of real commentary, and I'm going to make this one a bonus episode on my podcast, and just keep it 3,000 with you guys because that's what it's about, right? It's about keeping it real with each other. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts are about me coming back. Also, your thoughts about how you feel so far about this whole Tim Walz and Kamala Harris dynamic duo, as they want to call themselves. And do you think that the poll numbers that they're showing on mainstream media is really believable at this point, that Kamala is so ahead of Trump based upon what the Hill has said earlier last week? Again, like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.